ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं जन भूतले सोऽयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदन्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवनं च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणशिरघुनाथं वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदं सगण ललितां श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So Hare Krishna. So as we aware of the things that Lord Jagannath Rath Yatra is upcoming, and we had a sacred bathing festival Snana Jatra did finish 2 days back, and due to this lavish bathing, the Lord of the universe Jagannath, along with his siblings, brother Baladev, Balabhadra and Subhadra and Sudarshan, they were caught a fever. So they were caught a fever due to this this lavish bathing. So they have been retired to a confinement room. In a modern terminology, this is called as a what you say. This is called as an isolation room. Just like we have got some disease, we have been isolated. We have been transferred to isolation room. Similarly, the Lord of the universe, along with his siblings, they have been retired to a confinement room. It's called Anavasara or Anasara. So in that room, he was being treated during this 15 days of this period of weakness. 15 days period of weakness. He was been he has been treated. He was treated by a special sevaka attendant. They are called the Itapati. So question may arise that whether the Lord Jagannath caught a fever or not. Many people say that Supreme Personality of Godhead, how can he catch a fever? So to answer this, Srila Prabhupada said that our Acharya says that, our Shastra says that Lord is suffering from the fever is not like our suffering. Our suffering due to our body, we get pain. Due to this material body, we get pain. But Lord's suffering is actually his pastimes, because Lord body is not like our material body. Lord body is transcendental, spiritual body. And Lord is not under the material laws that he will have this pain, like somebody is suffering from fever, high fever, is having a pain, bodily pain. But no, it is his transcendental pastime. Ananda chinmaya rasapati tavistavi, taviraiva nijurupataya kalavi. It is stated in Brahma Samhita that this is transcendental pastime for his enjoyment. Lord cannot be under the material laws. And as he said in these beautiful verses, it is very important to understand that how Lord's body is not like a material body and he is having fever and he needs our help. No. Ajo pisan abhyatma bhutanam ishwara pisan prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavami atma mayaya. So here it is said that Lord himself spoke, substantiated this fact In Bhagavad Gita, although I am unborn, my transcendental body never deteriorates. Although I am the Lord of all living entity, by my internal energy I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. So Lord form is not like the deity form Jagannath made of a wood. No, it is very offensive. He is Lord himself. He appeared. He can manifest in any form. Any form. So he manifests in this wooden form so that we can connect, we can worship him. In our blunt eyes, we cannot see him in his spiritual form. But the same Lord can transform, metamorphose the wooden to a spiritual. It's a matter of how you take it, what perspective we take it, how much we purified our consciousness, purified our eyes to see. So Lord body is very transcendental. He is not under material laws. He himself said that Hari Sakshat Nirgunaha. So he is not under the material laws. So why he is having fever then? Because he wanted to give us the opportunity for service. Just like if we have a fever, we always retreat to isolation room. We need our intimate devotees to serve. We always like to be our intimate relatives to attend. Similarly, Lord wants to give service to his intimate devotees, special devotee Daitapati. They are descendant of Savaras who worship originally Jagannath as a Nilamadhava. So he gives that opportunity for service. So whole pastime of Jagannath, entire process, whether it is Snana Jatra or any kind of rituals and rites, that is meant to give us the opportunity of service so that we can purify. We can advance Krishna consciousness. We can spiritually enrich an emancipation, get the emancipation. So that is whole idea. So Jagannath, entire the Jagannath culture is humanization of the God. Right from the beginning of the day, Mangalarati, after that Lord has to brush the teeth, take bath every day. That is called Abhakasa Niti, Abhakasa rituals. And sleeping also called Pahuda. So everything is humanization of the God. But he is not a human. Avajananti mama muddha manusim tanvasritam. Ajananta param brahma mama uttama isvara. Lord say that people deride me. What is kind of humanization of the God? He has to brush his teeth, he has to take bath, he has to be fed, he has to retire to sleep, he has to catch a fever and he needs a treatment. What kind of Lord? Actually, his humanization of the God is pastime. His pastime so that we will have an opportunity to serve him and hear his transcendental pastimes, and we can purify ourselves and go back to him. At present moment, we have torn away from the Lord. As a result, we have been suffering. We have been undergoing this excruciating suffering, excruciatingly painful suffering, undergoing the obnoxious misery of birth, death, disease, old age. Therefore, to get us back, to help us, to facilitate us, he is enacting all the pastime. Just like Prabhupada used to give an example. One Prime Minister of London, British Prime Minister, Mr. Gladstone, one time he has come back to home. There was an appointment, and one great government officials is waiting for that. So after 1 hour, he did not turn up. So that government official was curious. He wanted to see what this Prime Minister, Mr. Prime Minister, is doing. He was sneaking in the window, through the window. He saw that the Prime Minister become a horse, and the top up, on the below, he's carrying, he become a horse and carrying his grandson. Does that mean that the Prime Minister is a horse? No. This out of his law, he has come down to position to serve his devotees. Similarly, Jagannath is having fever does not mean that he is suffering like ordinary people. He is giving us opportunities to serve him. This is Ananda Chinmaya Rasa. This is the transcendental pastime. That to be understood is Shastra Chakkusa, in the lens of scriptures from a bona fide spiritual master. So Lord has caught the fever, and he was in a very confinement room. Many of us do not know that what is going on, what kind of treatment during these 2 weeks, during this 15 days period, Lord is undergoing. So let us know about this treatment of the Lord during this Anavashara. So we can see Jagannath is, after getting retired, after having bath, he went to the confinement room Anavasara. That room is very, very narrow, very small room. And it was dark. There's no light, electricity. Only light is the sesame oil light, deepa, candle with help of sesame oil. There's a light. And the special, there's a special, what we say, special attendant Daitapati, they used to attend that. And very first day to fourth day, Lord is having high temperature. So the Rajabai, the doctor, just like we are having temperature, we approach a doctor, doctor comes to us for treatment. Similarly, the Rajabai, the royal court, the doctor of royal court, because Lord is royal king, king of king, Jagannath, Lord of the universe, king of the universe. So there is Rajabai, the royal doctor. He comes and attend the Lord every day, twice. He comes and check the temperature, and he administered the medicine, herbal medicine, to abate, to subside the fever, to recede the fever. And during that time, Lord was not, all kind of rituals, all kind of bhajan, kirtan, all kind of arati has been suspended, along with the nobody can see the Lord also. All these rituals, right, audience has been suspended for these 2 weeks during this Anavasara period. No cooked food, no annabhoga. Annabhoga means rice, dal, curries, like Lord used to take every day, 56 items, chappan bhog. That was stopped. Only things Lord takes is fruits made of bananas, jackfruits, orange, grapes. And Lord also takes the dairy product like cheese, milk, cream. These things Lord takes. And these 4 days, there was a restriction, just like if we have got fever, we got the restriction of the food, we have got medicine. So Lord also has got the same formula, same things applied, that he has been administered the herbal medicine that is called made up of roots. Also, he was given a special diet. On the 5th day, this is up to 1 to 4th day. So, and on the 5th day, there was special oil called fuluri oil. What is that fuluri oil? The fuluri oil is that is the oil that has been preserved for 1 year under the soil. That oil is made up of sesame oil, the main green ingredient, along with so many flower, ketaki, other different fragrance flowers. That particular oil has been prepared, and that oil is applied to the whole body, entire body of Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra. So by applying that fuluri oil on the 5th day of the treatment, Lord gets slightly recuperate, restore his health. And on 6th day to 10th day, there is another special kind of rituals or oil has been applied. That is called osua. In Oriya, they call osua lagi. Osua means there is a called resin, jhuna, resin. The resin, the first class resin has been powdered. First class resin has been powdered, and it was mixed with sesame oil. That has been very meticulously prepared and applied to the Lord all the 4 days by Daitapati. And Daitapatis, those are special servitor, You know how they were very strict during this period. They only wear one cloth, and they were very strict in their dieting. They mostly fast, and there was no day and night for them, because this kind of gupta seva or secret service to the Lord happened during the midnight. So they were, along with the Lord Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra, Sudarshan, they were all in that confinement room and serving the Lord. Therefore, it is called very secret seva, Gupta seva. They are very intimate devotees. A special service has been given by the Lord. And on the 11th day, which is called Ekadasi day, in Ekadasi day, there was a special things happened, because, on the 10th day, Lord get recuperated, very substantial recuperations, almost. So he got this balance. He was not in balance for 9 days. So this 10th day he got the balance, and he got this. He was being given a seat. Previously, he was just lying down, just like people were lying down on the bed. He was lying down. Now he was taken to become seat. So that was a substantial recuperation on the 10th day. And on the 10th day, they administered something called very, very powerful medicine called Dasamula. Dasamula means, I can show you very nice. Dasamula means they have the special kind of medicine which has been made with 10 kind of roots, 10 kind of ingredients. And that was administered to the Lord, and Lord get a recuperation, substantial recuperation on the 10th day. And the 11th day, Lord, because 10th day, Lord Jagannath gets well, and he sits from sleeping. That is called Chokkabije. The particular technical word, Chokkabije. Many people do not know, even in Orissa also. So 11th day called Khalilaginiti, that is called Ekadasi day. On this Ekadasi day, this all this old cloth which was weighed, which was being worn during this Snana Jatra time, after Snana Jatra, that has been removed, and new Khandua Pata, new cloth, new Pata, this called Khandua Pata, has been offered to the Lord. 11th day. And after the medicine is given, then the Chandan Lagi is done. Chandan Lagi means all the sandalwood has been applied to entire body. And that particular kind of medicine on the 11th day they have given to completely recover is like that particular medicine is made up of ginger, made up of very nice thing, honey, black pepper, karpur, chandan, that has been offered to the Lord. And 12th day, Lord actually completely recovered. 12th day, the main thing is that all this old cloth has been taken and shown to the king who is the first servitor of the Lord, called Gajapati Maharaj. That was shown to the Lord and inform him that Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra, Sudarshan, they have been recuperated completely. They are now fit. That is called, that particular ritual is called Ghanolaginiti. That is 12th day of treatment. And on the 13th day, which is called some kind of particular paste has been applied to all this part of the Lord. 13th day. And 14th day, actually there is a Bonakalagi. Bonakalagi means rejuvenated painting, because during the Ratha Jatra, during Snana Jatra, all the paints has been decolored. So repainting of everything, that is called on the 14th day, that is called Bonakalagi, means repainting the Lord. And on the 15th day, that is called Navajovana. That Lord comes to the particular Lord has been taken to the main Ratna Singgasana. And that time, that is called Navajovana, means Lord rejuvenated. Entire body is recuperated from the fever, and now it is rejuvenated. Therefore, Navajovana means rejuvenated. Everything is repainted. Lord is now youthful and fresh. And also during the painting, this eyes part is not been completed. And that day it was completed also. That is called Netrochava. There's a particular type of servitor. They are called Datta Mahapatra. They used to do this painting work of the Lord. And the 16 during this 15 days, all this kind of rituals, treatments has been given to this Lord of the universe, Jagannath. And on the 16 days is Rath Yatra, Lord's ready to set out from this magnificent festival, spectacular festival, along with magnificent splendor, with brother, sister, and Sudarshan, comes out for a parade to shower his causeless mercy. That is famously called as Rath Yatra, chariot festival of the Lord. So the entire process, Lord is enacting for us, for our benefit. Otherwise, he has nothing to do with this material world. He has come to reawakening our Krishna consciousness. That is stated in Bhagavatam. You can see these beautiful verses that we must know these verses to know exactly why the Lord has to come. So in these beautiful verses, so Lord is telling that all this pastime is meant for our purpose. Anugrahaya bhaktana manusim deha astita bhajate tadris krida yes sutta tata paro bhavet. So when the Lord assumes a human-like body to show mercy to his devotees, he engages in such pastime as will attract those who hear about them to become dedicated to him. So we hear about beautiful pastime of the Lord, how he was treated, how he is apparently falling sick, how he was been attended by his special servitor Daitapati, Angasevaka. They are called Angasevaka, very intimate. Angasevaka means they are serving their Anga body. They are very close to the Lord. So if we know all the pastime, our love for the Lord will be exponentially augmented, enhanced, increased. Therefore, Lord is enacting for our benefit. We hear and get attracted to him. That is whole idea. How merciful the Lord is. He's apparently accepting all kind of fever, everything. Although he's not suffering, but apparently he's accepting everything for the sake of the Lord, for the sake of the living entity. Otherwise, he has nothing to do with material existence. He's coming to give pleasure to us, help us. This is stated in beautiful verses in Bhagavatam that the purpose of Lord incarnation, here it is stated that thus the Lord of the universes maintain all planets inhabited by demigods, men, lower animal, assuming the roles of incarnation. He performs pastime to reclaim those in the mode of pure goodness. Those who are very interested, the surrendering to the Lord, to reclaim them, Lord has enacted this pastime. Therefore, it is said that Mahambaditire Kanakaruchire Nilasikare Basana Prasadanta Saja Balabhadrena Balina Subhadra Madhyasta Sakala Sura Seva Basarada Jagannath Swami. So, in this, he left Vrindavan, he come to this Nilachal Dham with Aishwarya Bhava. Aishwarya Bhava means full of opulent. There are 119 department of servant. 56 item prasadam every day has been offered to the Lord. From morning to night, 12 o'clock, sometimes whole night, the rites and rituals is going on. The seva is going on. So all these things Lord is enacting to give us opportunity, give this surrendered soul a opportunity to serve him and go back to Godhead. Reclaim the conditioned soul. Pure goodness means Sura. Sura means those who are pure goodness. Those people are surrendered soul. Of course, at the same time, Lord is a Patita Pavana. He also reclaimed the conditioned soul, those who have forgotten him, to reawakening them, reawakening their God consciousness. That is whole purpose of Lord enacting all the pastimes. So tomorrow we are going to have beautiful Jagannath Astakam. the old meaning, we can know the how Jagannath is leaving the Vrindavan and coming to this Nilachar Dham, enacting the pastime for the welfare of all the things. There's a beautiful statement, it is given by Prahlad Maharaj, that actually Lord does not need our service. It is we, for our purpose, our benefit, we should serve. Naivatman manaha Prabhu ayam nijalav punna. So in these verses it is said that the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead is always fully satisfied in himself. Therefore, when something is offered to him, the offering by the Lord's mercy is for the benefit of the devotee. For Lord does not need service from anyone. To give an example, one face is decorated, the reflection of one face in the mirror is also seen to be decorated. See, beautiful, beautiful verse. He said that Lord does not need. Satasahasra Lakshmi Sambhrama Sebhyamanam. Very carefully, the millions of thousands of Lakshmi is serving. So he does not need our service, but he is enacting such a that so that we can engage in his service, and for our benefit, we can purify this contaminated consciousness and develop our love, attachment for him and go back to Godhead. That is our benefit. Just like we offer prasadam. Lord is not taking, Lord is taking, at the same time he is giving us also. So that we take prasadam, we purify. Therefore, it is example given. Supposing if we decorate our face and come to the mirror, it is reflected. Similarly, whatever you give, it is reflected back. It is our benefit. So on these notes, we should always remember this wonderful pastime, wonderful treatment of the Lord. And in this way, we can purify us, we can develop our attachment for the Lord. Thank you very much. Jai Jagannath.